Elder Scrolls is a super fun game. I'm in the game right now, but for some odd reason, well, I've developed the app here that's coming in throughout the web, and trying to get it connected is it's sometimes a chore on certain things of what's going on. With different things. This basically has about any kind of video game you could think of in the app, and just looking in here, this is a pretty sweet stuff. Um, Going in here, of what I'm looking at as a possible thing to look at, to getting the system working a little better, as you can see the of what's going on, right in here, as on the app. It's a little different from being online and then being on the app. So what I'm going to explain is getting the app and getting the tab connected to each other. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put here as that I'm online. So it shows as online, and this was a problem with Vesta that Vesta was having also on the live stream for QuakeCon. We saw that Vesta was still live on the inner system, but yet they weren't live, and so it's just a matter of getting the system worked a little bit more. It's pretty good. As you can see, having a friend is a good thing. Um, there we go. So that's taken care of. We're here for Steam. It's Steam, and this is some pretty good stuff. I was trying to get the screen on to showing the introduction to ESO. Sure is beautiful when you see the trailer of starting up with ESO. That's what I was trying to get in, and once we get in the workings here to get the screen, it's gonna be sweet. I'm gonna do it every time, every time on the starting of the screen. It's such a beautiful trailer. Like when you see the like the introduction, it's like being in a movie theater. So sweet. So this is kind of the work getting ready, going from like Starflightx into ESO. As before, what I was talking about is on the earlier, the kind of the older crowd goes to Starfield, whereas the newer crowd goes to SpaceX. So we're gonna look in here in the system if we see SpaceX. I've seen some things about SpaceX in the system, but not too much on the inner system. If we can get SpaceX on the inner system, that'll be good. But we need to see Space Engine as well, because of what I've seen on, like, just sifting through the web, you'll see Space Engine, but sometimes you don't. So that's kind of a concern, where not seeing Space Engine or SpaceX, it's kind of like it's just disappearing. I don't know what had happened, but what we have here is we have the app to go with. And so looking further into what the app will do for us, it's going to get the games in for us, and to where we can see the games played and we can play the games. It's pretty sweet stuff. I'm gonna go in here really quick and take a break after I get this looked at. I'm just going to type in Elder Scrolls on the app. Okay. What I did over on TES on TES side is over on the elderscrolls.com. This makes it easier for you guys to understand because you might not understand completely. What the company wants is for you to pay a one-time fee. And if you're not understanding, go over on the elderscrolls.com and there's a one-time fee of $19.99. Right over here is the where here inside of the inner system it shows the Elder Scrolls Online on the first one, $19.99. That's the actual like one-time fee. You might have been misunderstanding before of what was going on, but if you don't understand, pay the one-time fee over in the elderscrolls.com and someone will go in and help you create an account for yourself. It's a beautiful thing about the system that and showing that we're connected. And so what I had done is I put the one-time fee in there just in case there was some sort of confusion. So this is the literal, this is the one-time fee, and that's what the company wants. For it's a setup fee, just like on the web we always have a setup fee, and this is the basic setup fee to getting into the system. So looking down here, okay, thinking about the one-time fee and then the monthly fee. I'm going into what the monthly fee. I think it's like I think it's like $14 or $15, something like that. Um, Always want to, for some odd reason, for years, this is just how the system is. So you want to make sure that you put your birthday in, and if you're not old enough, you can't go in. So it's showing here that this DLC, it's not really a DLC. It's a called a membership. So this is. I'm just gonna put my birthday in there. Hopefully, I like the music you can hear. Hopefully, you can hear it. This is some music that has come in to the place that has been created for you guys over in Sweetwater Cascades. So if you're going over to Sweetwater Cascades, you'll be able to hear the music, and it's so beautiful. Let's see here. Can I get this? Well, this looks good. So all right. So this is good. The app is working. This is really good. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go off the screen, take a quick break, and just let you guys watch this a little bit. This is some important stuff inside of the app, and seeing the app wind up and get prepared to showing that the system is working. Gearing from going from SpaceX all the way into Tamriel, like what I've been doing in the recent past, where looking in space while searching for Tamriel. And so this is one of those places that is going to help us, to where if you're looking to stay in Elder Scrolls, this is the place that you wanna get as an ESO membership. It's very important. It's kind of a backing place for the web. And so even though you might have a game that you have paid for, it's always a necessary thing to getting ESO membership, because that backs up the web. It's a backup web for the main web, and that's what I'm explaining, how important this is for you guys to get a membership. Those of you that play off and on or regularly in Elder Scrolls, this is where this is at. So I'm going to take a break and just leave this on for a little bit. And back in here of working in the with Elder Scrolls is super fun, and we need the light. Come in of there's many people that are playing, and what we need is we need to know who's playing and to where we can communicate inside the system. I'm inside the inner system right now, and searching for the searching for a friend is fairly easy, but it's hard to connect up when we don't have the system completely hooked up. I'm looking in here of what I'm looking at and what I've been explaining of the different things. I'm right now in Sweetwater Cascades, and I'm just gonna show where I am, and I'm gonna show the I'm here, and I'm not gonna because we can't really have two games playing at the same time. We can't have two screens going on at the same time. As you can see here on the system that I'm currently in game on the Elder Scrolls Online. This shows that I'm in there, but it doesn't have this screen inside of the system. I'm working on that, and this might take some years to get in. Just you guys seeing the screen, but we can't have two screens going on at the same time, because we wouldn't understand if we had two screens. We're like, oh, where'd you go? That's so right in here is just showing that I'm that I'm online. I'm in the Elder Scrolls, but it doesn't show where I am. And what we need is we need to see that um, have a friend that we can find in the system. And so I was looking at here a little earlier on to where it was showing that there was a friend that is online, and it shows right here is that there is a friend that is one is online. So I'm going to click on the button here to see if we can see um, who is online with us. There, okay, there we go. Well, doing this live is pretty sweet stuff. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go off of the app screen, and this is kind of like this is an extension to the app. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go off. Let's see here. There we go. This is there we go. As you can see, Celestia is online. You guys might have seen her on a channel, and this is an important thing showing that we're connected. And so I don't want to go over into the there. I don't know what has to like. We can go over into what's called Twitch. but it's going to take some. It's going to take some adjusting. And so as you can see, we both we're connected to each other, but we can't actually have both games going on at the same time because the teams are not ready to have both screens. It would not work if like both screens were were running if two games were running at the same time. It would not work. But however, it does work to where we can see one screen. And so what I'm thinking of doing here is I'm going to switch over onto Twitch, and we can see her playing the game. And I haven't talked to her yet, so this I'll just kind of be quiet. So as you can see here, this is the person that is online, that's showing in the system that is online. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch over to the game screen. So this is some sweet stuff. So let's see here. Okay, so this is good. This is a little goofy on how this is currently working. Let's see here. There we go. Um, there we go. This is a little. Well, hello, furry. Okay. Oh wow, so she might not be online anymore. Oh, that's the wrong one here. Wrong person. It shows live, but I'm not sure. I'm sure this is a pretty good player, but uh, so this is kind of weird. So I'm just gonna go off the screen. I'm gonna go back over into the There we go. Sit over in the as you can see here on the system, she is still online, but she's not. It's not showing on the game screen, and that looks like that's going off for some odd reason. Not for sure why. Um, let's see here. This is really showing a connection. That people are connected to each other and that the game is actually is being played live. The way on the game screen that users and the how Elder Scrolls is done is by called rating. What happens is when a game screen is being looked at, what like how people do it right now currently is they do what's called rating, and it's from you looking at my screen. What happens is, like, when I say, okay, well, we're going to raid this person, well, what I'm doing is essentially sending you guys over to another user that's playing Elder Scrolls. That's the point of rating, and to keep you guys in the game if you want to watch the game. And so you can kind of feel like you're playing the game, or you can watch the game. That's the fun thing about watching the game. In here, on the with the membership, that's an important part of Elder Scrolls, is to, well, this is a little slow. Okay, I don't know why. There we go. There it is. Okay, so this is the where the membership it's about $14 or $15 each month, and it helps back up the web, and that's what I'm explaining, how important this end of having a web connection. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'm going to explain a little bit further of where I am in the system, and go further on in that. So I'm going to go off the screen and leave this on the screen. This is some good stuff. back in here and looking into Elder Scrolls and the different games of within Elder Scrolls. I'm gonna just type in here on the Elder Scrolls. See what we come up with. Let's see, there's some stuff on Skyrim and a couple of the other ones. There we go. Okay, looking on here of showing High Isle or Necrom. Oh, there it is, right here with Necrom. It's going to go a little bit further on with the about Necrom and looking in here on what we can see with the DLCs. That's an important thing. Looking in finding Scribes of Fate and the different DLCs that are available. And just shows right here the collection of Necrom, the deluxe collection of Necrom, and then it shows subscribe to a plus membership. This doesn't explain the DLCs on the inside. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about the DLCs where Firesong we're going in gearing towards Firesong, and then over into Scribes of Fate, and then another one that has not been presented. So I'm just going to explain here on the inner system of where I am. Come over here. Okay, Furry. Here, I'm going to set you down. Come here. Okay. on the screen that I'm looking at, you guys can't see just yet. I'm looking in here. There's a. This is far beyond Necrom right now, but I'm explaining the importance of getting these things in line so we can get the game series of Necrom completed. So what I'm explaining how like the DLC that has to be put in is Imperial City. On the inner system, it shows here that it's free. There's Lost Depths that has to be gotten. Then there is the Thieves Guild DLC, and so Thieves Guild, Lost Depths, Imperial City, and Guilds and Glory, the 4 DLC mega pack. That's the that was it's a little confusion on the inner system, to where if I were to buy that, like I was trying to get the system all prepared, and I didn't know what was what. And so the four DLC pack involved with the Dark Brotherhood, Thieves Guild, uh, Orsinium, and there's four DLCs that are available in the what's called the Crown Store. Um, in order to get these things running properly, all of these things have to be bought. Um, Even though Imperial City says on the inner system that it's free, it's not free. However, getting the four DLC mega pack will complete the system. The system's already complete. The lights are working, but the complete DLCs have to be paid for. They haven't completely been paid for as far as in the inner system, but most likely by next week, the inner system here will be completely paid, and so then we can look a little bit further into the on here on the system to make it a little bit better, which will help the game run a little bit better. So this is the best that we can do. That showing presentation for the current series that's being promoted within Elder Scrolls. Whew. This is a lot of work, and it's rewarding and super super fun. We need the connections where not only we need to be friends, but we also need to work at the system to get the system working a little bit better. Right in here is this. Some of this stuff is a little scary for children. So if you're ready, um, go on ahead and look in. It's a really really fun stuff, and that's all a part of Elder Scrolls, is showing that this stuff it's real on the insides of our mind, and this gets us into space. Like we're looking for Tamriel in SpaceX, going further in to completing the connections. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a quick break, just leave this screen on here, and to let you guys see it. Okay, back in here and going back into the where the getting an Elder Scrolls membership. This is an important part of getting involved with Elder Scrolls. I deal specifically with High Isle, and right now I am helping with the new game series of Necrom, into where we can get the system working a little better. As you can see, this is a little slow. Uh, hmm. Not so fast as we would like, but this is what this is. So there we go. This is some good stuff. Um, right now, what I want you guys to do is to go over into TES elderscrolls.com and scroll down to the one-time payment fee of $19.99. That'll help out me and the company very much. So I'm going to leave it at this for right now, and then start getting ready for going into SpaceX. And this is a relation with Elder Scrolls, to where SpaceX is going to get us into Tamriel. So I'm going to take a break, and I will be right back. Just got back here and talking about getting over into Elder Scrolls, into getting Elder Scrolls into the game screen. What I'm looking here, I just learned on the microphone. The microphone has been on, and some of you might just like hear me talking like to myself or the one of the animals, the cat or the dog, whatever the case is. This is gonna get a lot better. I didn't realize that the mic when the seg wave, what calls it in radio, is when the segment is bridging over into another topic. The microphone is muted. Well, on here, I've just kept on the microphone like all this time, and what I think is I'm gonna have to start remembering to mute the microphone, and that's going to be a good thing. Learning these things are going to pay off later on down the road, and so that's quite possibly one of the things that was of concern right there, of where there's like a hearing off of certain things when like off of the screen, or well, like looking getting the audio in from the app, or from whatever source is available, so you guys can hear the audio clearly. It's an important thing to hear things clearly, and so that's where that's going towards, is getting that microphone tuned in and getting it tuned to you guys and to me. So this is going to be really, really good stuff. Right now, I'm just going to look here before getting into the game. Not really a game, but getting over into space, and then while you're in space, this is some serious stuff. Like when you're out in space and you're light years away or you're miles away, if you don't have if you're not connected up in the proper channels, you're not going to be able to communicate. And so not only learning the system, but making sure you're connected and seeing that your device is connected properly. That's going to help us in the long run, to when we're traveling to Neptune, and then having different space stations along the way in space. And so this right here has been created through two places, for two places, both for NASA and Space Force. Both Space Force and NASA are working together while in space. And so this is the very program that the two places are using. This is some really, really fun stuff. I'm gonna have to look over into SpaceX or Space Engine here in the system. So what do we have? This is in the exact system that it's supposed to be. Now, if you're looking over like on the regular web, like just searching in Space Engine or SpaceX, sometimes they don't show up for some odd reason. I don't know why. Trying to get back there to where we can search. There we go. So that's right there. Just gonna type in SpaceX. And this is what is coming up. So that's, press the enter button, and there it goes right there. So this is right here of what we have: 27 results that have matched in the search. This is very slow and not responding like should. What right here is what I'm searching is for SpaceX. This is what we have in the system, as it might look a little different for you guys. over in the system, and we need to get the search system corrected to where we have the information correct. Because if you look on here and you buy something, it might not be the exact program we're looking for. So I was looking for SpaceX. I've got it tuning in, but it's not there just yet. As you can see, Space Explorer, Euro Truck Simulator 2, Space Paint Jobs Pack, Mecho Rocket Simulator, Occupy Mars Prologue of the year of 2020. What else? Else is there? Moon Farming, Starman's VR Experience, Marscape, Cybertruck Sim, Space Simulator. All of these things are important to the system, but if we don't have the same program, we're not going to be able to get in. Just what I'm talking about. While in space, we're not gonna be using going to Neptune. We're not gonna be using specifically Occupy Mars Prologue of 2020. So what I'm going to look in here, since there's not a whole lot of information on SpaceX here in the system, there's SpaceX in the system in here, but it's just not showing up in the search engine. Yes, Kitty, you're searching something. Okay, so Elder Scrolls Kitty. SpaceX. So we have Space Engine. So that space engine is showing up, but I was looking on the regular web. Space Engine is not showing up. This is showing a relationship of how SpaceX is actually Space Engine. As you can see, this is pinpointing to me of what the actual SpaceX program actually is. It's actually Space Engine, and so I have not gotten Space Engine yet here in the system, but I do believe that it's the program for SpaceX. So this is going to be some sweet stuff. As looking on here, I'm trying to get the search bar to go down to scroll down. You know, like Elder Scrolls, we need the scrolls to work. And right here, it's showing Space Engine, Space Engine Pro, Space Engine Earth HD, the Moon HD, basically all of our planets that we know that exist. In Space Engine, it's going to be sweet of how to learn while you guys are in space. Those that are looking to become literal astronauts, learning about asteroids. That's an important thing of when the little boulders or the little blocks that are going to come at us. This is actually real. This might look like a video game, but it's not a video game. This is what's really being used, like going from out in outer space, where we can look into getting to the literally to like all of the other known planets. There's many solar systems and different planets that have never been made known or have not been able to be explored because the populace doesn't understand on the outside in space. They don't you don't know how many places are out in space. There's over billions of different planets that we just don't see. And in the program here is the beginning steps to where we can get to Neptune. That's what I'm being led to concentrate on. And so this is a big step for the space program, depending upon what planet you're being led to go to. This is the exact program Space Force and NASA is using to get to the planets. whether it be Uranus, Jupiter, or Saturn, or whatever the planet that's being looked at. So pretty sweet stuff over in Space Engine. There's Neptune, and that's a pretty good thing. I'm just gonna click here on the Neptune one because that's what I'm being led towards. I'm going to look into Neptune. Looks like this came out in June 11th. The actual program came out on June 11th of 2019. Um, this is some sweet stuff. Let's see here. Well, this is pretty slow, but um, as you can see, the developer it's not completely put together yet, but it will be. So dang, this is just not running like should. Oh wow! So SpaceX is running, but I'm just getting this prepared to see here. Um, there's not a whole lot of information on Neptune. What's known about Neptune is there's 13 satellites that are surrounding the planet of Neptune, and getting SpaceX in is going to gear us as the catalyst to exploring space itself. Some pretty sweet stuff. Wow, this is just slow. Wow. So this is just some sweet stuff. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just keep it on here. I'm going to go off of the screen and gear us towards getting into SpaceX. Be right back. All right, I'm getting ready to go into SpaceX. It's pretty sweet as going to explore, getting near, trying to find the nebula tonight to where we can find Tamriel. And look how Galen and Yeflin are aligning, getting near in Tamriel. Some pretty sweet stuff. Be right back. Starflightx to ESO. Starflight to ESO. Starflightx to ESO. Do you copy? There's the nebula. All right, and right here, looking, this is the nebula. Looking into Tamriel, as you can see, the nebula right here. As we can see, Galen and Nephilim forming perfectly for us over where we're getting nearer to Tamriel. All right, I am going to take a quick break, and I will be right back. Elder Scrolls is so much fun. Looking in, getting from space over into Tamriel. Starts over with TES, and this is some sweet stuff. Looking in, it's on the elderscrolls.com, and we'll send you in through basically the entire company. It's some sweet stuff. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna get going here really quick. I'm gonna leave this on the screen for just a short couple minutes. So hope you have a good night and you've learned a lot. See you later.